Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Bakar Todd coming with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashmi Shai. And before I get started, I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakudash, to the honors of the apostle and elders of great millstone, root well, and peace and blessings to the full elect that appreciates truth sincerely across the four corners of the earth. This is another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashmi Shai. Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to the hopeful elect. Name of this lesson is the kingdom of heaven is at hand, and the kingdom of heaven is not for all nations. It's not for all people like the wacky tacky Christians teach, man. The great drinking juice pastors still teach that everybody can receive salvation, but that's not in scripture, man. In scripture, only the elect, um, well, only the elect who receive salvation on this side, but salvation is only for the nation of Israel, man. The Lord, He died on the cross for the nation of Israel, not for all people. And I'm gonna just grab this real quick. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 17. It say, "But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded without end." So there you go. It said Israel is going to be saved with an everlasting salvation, man. Not the whole earth, not all people, And we can go on the scriptures about that all day long, you know. It's about those who obtain the doctrine, the adoption, and etc. Man, But uh, by understanding that the Israelites is going to receive the kingdom, you know, that means that the Israelites is going to have a everlasting kingdom, man. You know, and I'm gonna just grab this. This is Revelation chapter 21, verse 1, and it said, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth." And we gotta stick right there real quick, man. Because when you go in the Greek word, that word new, it go back to the Greek word kainos, which means refresh. So the kingdom of heaven is not going to be uh, somewhere in the sky, with white clouds and everybody just got all white on, man. No, the kingdom of heaven is going to be uh, um, a place on earth. That's why I said a new heaven and a new earth. The Lord is not going to give us a actual literal earth and the literal new heaven. No, it goes into the rulership, man. Because when you go in Second Ezra, and that's why the Apocrypha is important. It talks about what? How the world was created for our sakes, man. For whose sakes? The nation of Israel. And the Apocrypha say what? That Israel is the Lord's portion, man. So the Lord, He created us to rule over the earth, man. So that new heaven and that new earth is going into a new rulership. Because the current rulership that's being ruled now is ran off wickedness, man. But the rulership to come is going to be controlled off righteousness, and everlasting. You know, it say, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away." Right. So about this place we in now, this rulership that's going on now, you know, by who? Esau Edom, Brad, the so-called white boy, man. He does not know how to rule the planet Earth, man. You know, everything's just his way and out of order, and ultimately it's controlled by wickedness, man. It's nothing just about this system. It's nothing just about this society, man. Like I said, it should be called the Unjustice Society, not the Unjustice Center, because there's nothing justice about this place, man. You know, it's a for the first heaven and the first earth will pass away, and there were no more sea. So there we go. It was no more sea. Meaning what? Because when you go to Revelation 17, I'll pull it out real quick. Um, it say Revelation 17 and 15. It say, he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are in peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. So there we go. The waters is going into people. So that's what the sea is going into in this verse. Where it say there were no more sea, meaning what? That these other nations got back on the throne and ruled over the earth again, man. Because it wasn't given unto them to rule over the earth. Like Ecclesiastes, it told about what? It said that I seen servants upon horses, and I seen princes walking the earth as servants. Because everything is flipped upside down. The rulership is flipped, you know, around, man. But once the proper rulership, once the proper earth um, receive its proper order, which is what the Israelites ruling, you know, these other nations is not going to get back on the throne, take us down, take our kingdom down, how they did in the past. You know, after the, you know, after the reign of King David and Solomon, you know, we start falling, our kingdom start falling. You know, we're not going to go through that estate anymore, man. You know, because when Solomon was ruling, what was going on the earth? It was 40 years of peace, you know. But it say, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. So there we go. New Jerusalem. Talk about what? Refreshed people. Because we're going to have new bodies. We're going to have refreshed bodies. We're going to be clean. You know, we're not going to be filthy. You know, and these bodies subject to sin. You know, and we're going to be that righteous and holy people coming out from heaven. Meaning what? After the elect get beamed up on the chariots, they're going to come out from the sky, from the chariots, back on earth. So do what? We rule the earth and be that perfect bride for Yahweh Shah, man. Because hey, our husband figuratively, man. You know, the nation of Israel is it's like unto a comely woman to the Lord, man. We're the Lord's wife spiritually, man. So we're gonna be a perfect, a pure, that pure virgin again, man. That's what that's going into. Because right now we're filthy. We're filthy from committing whoredom spiritually against the Lord, man. But the Lord's gonna refresh us. He's gonna cleanse us, man. You know, it's saying, I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, because that's what the Lord deals. That's who He's going to deal with first and foremost, firsthand. The 144,000 under Yahweh Shah, which are men of the nation of Israel, of all 12 tribes. But it say, and He will dwell with them, and they shall be His people, and the Most High Himself shall be with them and be their God. So there it go, man. You know, the Lord is going to make us that perfect, pure people and be with us, you know, forever, man. It say, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. So there we go, man. All these things we're going through now is going to be done away with in the kingdom, man. And we're in a time where the kingdom of heaven is about to be fully established. The Lord is establishing the kingdom now, you know, but the times we're coming in, you know, it's going to come to its full effect where we're not going to have to suffer no more, you know, and go through these things we're going through now, man. We're just going through these things now because this is the way to enter, you know, but once we get there, that's when the peace is going to be eternity, man. So with that, I'm going to close out. All praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kakodash. Double honors to the positive elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom and Kwame Sharala.